Hi, my name is Addie Tapp, and I am the youth director at Trinity Cathedral in Columbia, South Carolina. And I have been charged today with walking through Romans chapters 3 through 5. And I want to preface this by saying that there's a lot happening in Romans chapters 3 through 5, and a lot has already happened and a lot continues to happen. So I would definitely recommend reading these through on your own and having your own reflections and thoughts and discussions about what's going on in these chapters. But to jump right in and give you a little bit of a summary of where we've been and where we're going in these chapters, we joined Paul in chapter 3, kind of in the middle of a slam of people, and he has been walking through in chapter 2 and continuing into chapter 3, how we all fall short of our desire for faith and our walk with God. We fall away, we get dogged up in our own brokenness and sins, and how on our own we could never reach the full potential of our faith and could never truly love and serve God in the way that we were destined to and designed to. And so that's a great place to start, because he continues later in chapter 3 to, while he's established that no one is righteous on their own and on our own accord or of our own doing, or laws or rules or whatever we have set up for ourselves to follow God, that we are made righteous through faith. And that while we were broken and sinful, God saw our sinful state, saw our brokenness, and he sent Jesus Christ down to die on the cross, to die for us. Even though we continue to fall short. We fell short then, we fall short now. But he still sent Jesus to die on the cross for us, which is a message of hope. And if you're going to get anything out of chapters 3 through 5, I hope it's hope. There's so much hope in these chapters, and Paul is so excited and just so on fire for Christ and for the Roman church, that they would understand this message of hope that he is delivering to them. Because after he gives them that slam, then he lifts them up and says, well, you've been made righteous through faith, and through your faith you have been brought into a relationship with God. And there's so much hope for them and so much hope for this fledgling church and for what is getting started in Christ. And so as you read through chapters 3 through 5, and as I read through chapters 3 through 5 this week, I hope that you get hope out of these passages, and that you read through and you don't just see hope for the Roman church or for the early church a long time ago, but that you see hope now, alive and today. And so I highly encourage you to read through these chapters and to put yourself into the shoes of the early Roman church, and to also put Paul's message into your life today and say, where have I forgotten the hope of Christ and the excitement and the true deep-seated faith that we are called to and that we have been given the gift of, and to look to Christ and to look to the example of all the people who have come before us in faith, to have hope and excitement and joy in the Lord. So that's what I would like for you to do this week, and I hope that you join us next week as we continue to read through Romans and continue to receive Paul's message of hope and excitement and joy and our being made righteous through faith.